Legends occupy a unique place bridging history and fantasy, conveying values and ideals of civilizations through colorful storytelling. In ancient Rome, no legend held greater significance than the epic origin myth of its very founding by the lost twin brothers Romulus and Remus. Their fantastical tale begins with Princess Rhea Silvia, daughter of the rightful but ousted King Numitor. After her uncle Amulius overthrows Numitor to rule Alba Longa himself, he forces Rhea Silvia into becoming a Vestal virgin priestess, trapping her in 30 years of sworn celibacy so she cannot produce any heirs to challenge him. But the god Mars catches sight of the lovely priestess one day and overcomes with desire for her. He secretly impregnates Rhea Silvia, who bears him twin sons, Romulus and Remus. Upon discovering her pregnancy and unbelievable story, however, King Amulius imprisons Rhea Silvia, then orders the newborns discarded into the flooding Tiber River to drown. So is cast the helpless infant's fate to the whims of the river as mother pays terrible price for their divine conception. Yet fortune intervenes when a she-wolf emerges from the marshes, finding the twin boys washed ashore and still alive. Taken by maternal pity, she suckles and nurtures Romulus and Remus there until found by a local shepherd named Faustulus. Faustulus brings the mysterious wolf-nursed foundlings back to his village home, where he and his wife adopt and raise the twins as humble shepherds. Romulus and Remus mature into bold youths, exhibiting outstanding qualities of leadership and cunning despite their common upbringing. Over time, suspicions emerge about the boys' unknown early years and uncanny abilities. One day, the twins press Faustulus, who reveals their mysterious past, how they are actually the exiled grandsons of King Numitor, last scions of Alba Longa's dynasty. Realizing their accident of birth and miraculous survival marks them for great destinies, teenage Romulus and Remus set forth to confront their tyrannical uncle Amulius and reclaim their royal birthright. Gathering allies, they storm the kingdom, defeating all resistance through clever gambits and bravery. After unseating Amulius, the twins restore their grandfather Numitor as rightful king. But instead of settling as princes in Alba Longa court, hunger for their own glory gestates ambition for even loftier accomplishments. So Romulus and Remus head out seeking a suitable location along the very Tiber River where they escaped death as infants to establish a new city. But spirits of competition also flow strongly between them, leading disagreements over the capital's placement to boil over violently. In the heat of the moment, as tempers flare to breaking point, Romulus slays Remus, then names the new city after himself, Rome, destined to become the greatest empire the ancient world will ever know. He populates his new capital by declaring asylum and arranging abduction of women from neighboring regions as wives for the men. Before long, Rome swells rapidly into a major power through both cunning diplomacy and the sword. Yet after many glorious years ruling this thriving new kingdom, Romulus himself disappears suddenly in a freak storm one day. Belief spreads that he bodily ascended to the heavenly realm to join his divine father Mars as the god Quirinus, completing the mythic cycle from mortal to deity. So the wondrous legend of the twin founders took hold in Roman imagination and identity. For rising above the harshest beginnings through fate and personal qualities to attain immortality, reflected virtues most heralded and sought after in Roman society for generations. The myth of Romulus and Remus illuminates timeless Roman ideals about leadership, ambition, family, gender roles, destiny's role in statecraft, and the link between political and priestly powers. As exemplar figures, contrasts between the twins encapsulate both dreams and contradictions woven into the Roman psyche. Heroes blessed by heaven who prevail through inner fire more than birthright. Their myth conveys why Romans prized bold action, martial prowess, resilience against odds, duty and divine sanction, granting legitimacy. The legend's resurgence over 5 centuries later in glorifying Augustus as virtual reincarnation of the founder further conveys its profound impact in capturing Roman self-image and values. Discover the full compelling founder's myth in all its glory, tragedy, and contradictions within our book Romulus to Remus, Foundations of Roman Mythology. This sweeping retelling chronicles every major chapter of the iconic legend from the twins' miraculous infancy onwards through Remus' murder, Rome's ascent, and ultimately Romulus's apotheosis into godhood as Quirinus.